We're live. Hi, Amanda. How are you?
Hola a todos.
Hello, hello. How's everybody doing? Oh, Amanda, you're from Texas, Corpus Christi? That's awesome.
Saludos a todos.
Trying to adjust our lighting situation, but how's everybody? Eight people, 12 people? Nice.
Bueno.
Saludos. Hola, saludos desde Austin, Texas.
Saludos a Texas.
Valente. Saludos.
Saludos a todos. Que la pasen muy bien este día 12 de diciembre.
First time here. Hi, Christina. Hi, Ali. Hola, Jenny. Bendiciones. Cynthia. Hola, María. Jenny desde Dallas. Buenos días from California.
California, saludos también.
Saludos desde Ciudad Juárez. Saludos, Ciudad Juárez.
Saludos, Juárez.
North Carolina. Saludos. Hello, Celia. Sorry, I know I butcher names sometimes, guys. Massachusetts.
Saludos a Jesús también.
Yep.
A todos.
Saludos desde Arizona. Saludos,
también,
Arizona.
Arizona.
Hello from Las Vegas. Hello to Las Vegas.
Saludos a Las Vegas.
Oh, saludos. Hi, everybody.
Saludos a todas las personas.
How's everybody's day going? ¿Cómo está su día? Man, it is too early for trolls. Hold on. Espérame. Remove. All right, let me go through these.
Saludos a todos.
Hello, everybody. Saludos. I thought I blocked that. Oh, I did. I blocked her. Okay. Sorry, guys. The ring light, like the stand on it, is not working, and so it's trying to fall. Hi, Candace and Fidel. Hope you guys are having a great day so far. We are. Thank you, Cynthia. Thank you. Raquel, ¿cómo están?
Muy bien, muy bien.
Bien, gracias. Love his performance. I'm homesick with the virus in California, and it sucks. Oh, Lorena, I'm so sorry. I hope that you get better soon. It's cold outside in Albuquerque. Dice que está frío en Albuquerque. I bet it's beautiful there.
Aquí está muy bueno el día. Está perfecto el clima.
It's a beautiful day here today. Saludos desde Arizona.
Saludos a Arizona y toda la gente que está celebrando el 12 de diciembre, Día de la Virgen de Guadalupe.
Yep, that's what we're doing today. We're getting ready to go, but it doesn't start until like 4 o
5 vamos a empezar vamos a empezar con unos bailables que vamos a hacer para la Virgen y cosas como eso.
Yep.
Tenemos muchas cosas por este día.
We have a lot of stuff planned today. So we're going to film it all and then I'll put it up tomorrow for you guys. Let's see. Hola, saludos from Orlando, Florida. Hi, Sandra. Getting ready for Christmas. I'm about to start my Christmas shopping. What are some Christmas traditions you do as a family? So we go to the posadas here. And this year we'll be recording each posada and putting it up. Dice que es nieve in Utah ahora. And then we brought some traditions from the States too. So we give the kids a pair of pajamas and like a coloring book for Christmas Eve that they get to open. And then they do open gifts from Santa because my family does gifts for them that they're in the States. And so those are so we've kind of combined like our Christmas, how our Christmas was and how they do Christmas here. We've kind of just combined it and made it our own, I guess, is what you could say. Trying to put my Christmas tree up. We are Catholic, but I don't know why that matters. Hola, let's see. Sorry, guys. I know I miss some of you. Let's see. Where are the boys? Are they ready for Christmas? So Dominic, go ahead.
No,
Dominic is in watching a movie, and Diego is already at his grandma's house. Yep. So he's already playing with his cousins down at my mother-in-law's.
Porque ahora todos están celebrando el día del 12, esperando que llegue la tarde para poder ir, vamos a ir un rato a los bailables y ver un poco de cosas ahí en la iglesia para la Virgen, como no vamos a poder ir ahora celebrarle, ir hasta México a la villita, pero por el virus, pero ya habrá otro año más que pase y entonces habrá la oportunidad de ir a visitarla hasta la villita. Pero saludos a todos, saludos para todas las personas que están celebrando este día.
Yep. So if you guys, I don't know if we've talked about it before, but Fidel usually does the pilgrimage to Mexico City each year. They do it here in this town. They do it in February, la primera semana de febrero, ¿no? They usually do it in February, but because of the virus this year, they can't go. And so it's unfortunate that they can't go this year, but hopefully next year, the next año.
Sí, este año todo, porque hoy nosotros nos hacemos de nuevo comité, yo, unos amigos que este año que pasó nos cambió de comité, entonces estamos pensando todavía a ver si podemos ir a la villita, pero no creo que nos dejen ir porque nuestra peregrinación es como de 1,000 personas por todos, y en la basílica no dejan entrar más que, pues si está en amarillo son como unas 400 personas, entonces más entraría la mitad de personas de las que vamos a visitar a la Virgen de Guadalupe.
Yep.
¿No? Entonces, ¿cómo queda?
And it's a 5-day walk from here. 5 días, ¿verdad? Yeah. 5-day walk from here when they do it. Victoria says that ella es en la pilgrimage en junio, como 2 años atrás. Ella se va en la Ciudad de México.
Oh, sí. Sí, igual. Es muy bonito México, nomás que
no one's perfect. Hi. Yep. Let's see. Nicole says my birthday, 28th of December. Well, happy early birthday. Saludos de Tucson.
Saludos a todos.
Yes.
Tucson.
Hola. Saludos. Bianca. Hi, Jasmine. Glad that you're here. I'm glad you got to catch a live. This was an impromptu, or else I would have let you guys know, but you and your family are great. Nothing but best wishes for you all. Thank you, Raquel. What do you experience as far as cultural differences? Oh, there's so many down here. I think there's so many. I think the biggest difference for me is that here it's all centered around family. And I wasn't used to that in Utah because we lived in the city in Utah. And so I wasn't used to everything being centered around family. And so it's been nice to experience that. Aquí todos es la familia es todo aquí, el centro de todo.
Sí, aquí en México sí es. Y es porque todo el tiempo los mexicanos siempre celebramos todo el tiempo cualquier fiesta, porque siempre somos unidos. Es como una grande familia aquí los mexicanos para las fiestas. Entonces, les cuento que es una grande familia, pero muy grande. Entonces, sí, aquí es un día muy bonito este día, 12. Yeah. Y Utah, después en la tarde, como a las 5, pues muchas personas se van a reunir, ¿no? Pero por el virus, pero en otros lugares no se celebra nada porque está más fuerte la pandemia. Pero aquí, como son lugares más, digamos, marginales, como digamos, no hay muchas cosas como en otras. Es más pobreza, pues, digamos.
That's definitely one of the differences here. Is that Christmas, from my experience, Christmas here is centered around family and religion, and it's not centered around gifts. And I feel like in the States, I was used to it being centered around gifts, and it's not about that at all here. In fact, you hardly ever see gifts here until Reyes Magos, ¿no? Es como se dice.
6 de enero, Reyes Magos.
Until the 6th of January is when they do gifts for the kids.
Aquí,
so
en México.
Here,
yeah.
Sorry, I'll get back to you guys' questions. I know I'm missing a ton of them, but thank you all for being here. Let's see. Hey, Candace, do you guys celebrate on New Year's Eve or Christmas Day? You mean Christmas Eve or Christmas Day? I got you. Our family celebrates Christmas Eve. My wife's side of the family, we celebrated on Christmas Day. So that was the exact same for us. On Christmas Eve, even in the States, on Christmas Eve is when we celebrated with Fidel's family that was in the States. And then Christmas Day was when we celebrated with my family because for his family, Christmas Eve, was the big day, and for my family, Christmas Day was the big day. So it actually worked out perfect because we didn't have to choose between families every year.
Está bien porque podemos festejar, porque como nosotros festejamos el 24 y allá los americanos festejan el 25, pues entonces tenemos la oportunidad de que festejamos con mi familia y festejamos con su familia.
Yep. Didn't have to choose. It was nice. Hi from Florida. Happy holidays. Happy holidays to you and everybody else out there. Thank you guys so much for coming today. I know that today is a holiday for some of us. It's the 12th. So it's for those of you that don't know, the 12th is the ¿cómo se dice en español? It's Our Lady of Guadalupe. It's the day that she appeared to Juan Diego to build the church. And so, or to ask to build the church. So it's a big day here, at least for us, it's a huge day. So I know everybody's different. Pero ¿cómo se dice en español?
Es un día de la Virgen, es su día de la Virgen, es el día que apareció, y es el día que todos los mexicanos celebramos este día aquí. Es un día muy grande para los mexicanos. Es algo de los días más muy grandes para México.
Yeah.
Por eso celebramos a la Virgen de Guadalupe.
Yeah. So we're definitely gonna record today over at family's house. We're going over for tamales. ¿Tienen ponche?
Yo creo que sí. Vamos a dar unas ponche y tamales a las personas que nos acompañen dando la serenata esta noche a la Virgen de Guadalupe. Y ahí vamos a poner unos videos. Yo creo que mi esposa mañana les pondrá unos videos de lo que pasa esta noche allí. Pero va a ser muy bonito. Yo creo que va a haber muchas cosas para que la gente también no pierda la tradición que nosotros tenemos aquí en México, que es celebrar.
Yep. El día de la Virgen de Guadalupe, is that right? Okay, cool. Yeah, yes, no negativity here. I also forgot to mention, and I try to mention this at the beginning of any lives, we do have the super chats and super stickers enabled. So you guys are more than welcome to use those, but please do not feel obligated to do so. And any proceeds that we get from that go into our house savings fund because we're saving to build a house. And right now, I don't know if you guys know this, but when you are when you're making like a larger purchase in Mexico, if you are moving money from a different country, it takes a little bit of time. And so that's what we're dealing with right now, that and paperwork for the land. But we are hoping to have the land by the end of this month. And once we have it, we'll announce it to all of you guys. And then of course you'll be there for the entire build of the house. Well, we'll be putting it up here and so you can watch it for sure. Let's see. Would you like to go back to the USA? We're happy here. So neither of us, our goal right now is not to go back to the United States. Our goal is to build our home and our life here and enjoy our children. And if something changes in the future, then I think it might be something that we would consider just because Fidel would get to go back and work in framing, which is his passion. But for me, it's not a goal right now. ¿Y usted?
No, yo la verdad ahorita estoy muy feliz aquí. Porque tengo más que nada mi familia, mis hijos y mi esposa, y más que nada también mis padres. Entonces ahorita que mi esposa está conmigo aquí, pues no necesito nada más. Yo estoy muy feliz ahora aquí con mis hijos, tengo todo lo que tenía en Estados Unidos. Y entonces, pues yo también la verdad que muchas gracias porque tuve muchas de Estados Unidos. Es un país que me dio muchas cosas a mí y a mis hijos, y yo agradecido de un gran país, la verdad. Pues, pero pues allá también son mis hijos. Yo le doy muchas gracias a todas las personas con las que conviví.
Yep. All right. So Miracle Survivor, do you have PayPal? YouTube takes a bit from you when someone sends a super chat or stickers. Yes, they do. You are right. They do take a portion of it. We do have Venmo or Cash App. They're both under Loadita 70 and they have my picture on it. So if you do want to send that way, you absolutely can. But again, please don't feel obligated to do so. You guys being here is more than enough for us. We just have had a lot of people ask, and we've decided that the YouTube channel will be the way that we contribute to our house savings fund that we're working on. So Vanessa Stone says, will you guys be cooking for Christmas? Para Navidad, nosotros es cocinar. Well, we'll go over to his to my mother-in-law's house, so his family's house on the 24th. ¿Pero nosotros se va allá a la 25 también o nosotros es aquí en la casa?
Yo pienso que nosotros a lo mejor aquí es en la casa el 25.
Yeah.
Nosotros vamos con mi familia, sería el 24, y luego el domingo nosotros, igual el domingo, el 25, perdón, pasaremos nosotros juntos en la familia en la casa.
Yeah.
El domingo.
So we'll probably spend Christmas Day here, which means if we do that, then we would cook. And I usually, anytime that we cook for Christmas, we've always done a ham and then mashed potatoes and gravy and rolls and things like that. So anytime I cook for Christmas, I cook I cook what my grandmother would cook, which is like a ham and all of the fixings for that. So I know, guys, I'm so sorry. I was told that you can slow down comments, so I'm looking into that. And then I'll slow down the comments for the next live so that we can get to more of you guys' comments and questions. So I apologize. I don't want anybody to feel like they're being ignored. Let's see. So excited for both of you to have your dream home. Súper emocionada por ustedes de que vayan a tener su casa de sus sueños.
Claro.
Gracias.
Sí, en eso estamos
Thank you.
también. Muchas gracias. Sí,
is it desire for you guys to have a baby girl? No. This one maybe, yeah. This is something that we are divided on as a couple. I don't want any more kids, and Fidel goes back and forth. He will make it seem to you guys like he's like dead set on having another baby, but he does go back and forth. ¿Tú quieres en otro bebé?
Siempre he pensado que
una niña, ¿no?
Siempre he querido una niña, pero pienso que sería muy hermosa como su mamá.
Ajá, pero yo dije que ustedes dicen eso un día y lo otro día no más. Y then tú quieres y no quieres.
No,
si quieres,
sí.
no quieres.
No,
si quieres,
sí.
no quieres. Yes, he does, I promise. Raquel 33, thank you so much,
Gracias.
Raquel.
Thank you.
I said no real fast. It's true, though. Let's see. Houston Texans in the house. Hello, Houston. Saludos desde West Jordan. Saludos, West Jordan. Let's see. Can you have your 2-year-old who was born in Mexico be a U.S. citizen? So both of our kids are actually already dual citizens. They have citizenship here in Mexico, and they have citizenship in the United States. So all of that's already been taken care of. So I think Dominic, we went to Mexico City and completed Dominic's citizenship because Dominic, for those of you that don't know, our baby was born here in Mexico. And so it'll be a single story house. But Dominic was 4 months old when we took him to Mexico City. And we took him to Mexico City because that's where the U.S. Embassy is, that's closest to us. So ellos les preguntan si es la casa es dos pisos o un piso. Yo dije que un piso. Hear me out though. So he has a different idea, but I say just one level because in my brain I think when I'm old, right? I'm not going to want to go up and down stairs. Cuando yo soy viejita, yo no quiero caminar en las escaleras.
Pero también algún día van a vivir nuestros hijos ahí.
I know, but,
algún día van a vivir nuestros hijos.
But I think about that.
Lo que pasa es que yo me traje traje 2 planos de Estados Unidos porque como trabajo haciendo casas, tengo unos planos que me traje de allá y traje unas casas en 2 pisos y unas de un solo piso. Porque quiero un diseño como allá, quiero un diseño de allá de Estados Unidos.
Yeah.
Pues por eso me traje unos planos de allá de los que usaba yo.
Yeah, so Fidel has house plans that he's had since we were in the States that I actually brought down here of the house that he's wanted to build. And so we do go back and forth on it because it is 2 stories. And I don't mind having 2 stories. I really do think about like when I'm older, you know. Let's see. See that ring light trying to escape? Sorry, guys. It's just the setup that we have going on here. Modern home or hacienda or rancho. So it'll be like a modern home, right? There are a couple of things specifically for me in the kitchen that I'll put in or that we'll put in because I want them for our home. But I think for us, it definitely won't be a hacienda. But for us, we'll have enough space so that we can have all of the animals because we do have ¿cuántos borregos?
Ahora tenemos como unos 8.
We have like 8 sheep, and I have chickens and lots of dogs, and I want more dogs.
Tenemos 2 caballos, tenemos una yegua y un caballo, pero también la yegua también ya va a criar, también vamos a tener su bebé, pues excelente. Tenemos varios animalitos.
Yep. So we definitely want to have enough space to have it. So does that make sense? I don't know if that answers your question. OR's life.
Nice.
Thank you so much.
Muchas gracias.
Hello, my friend. I'm invited you and your family to be safe, my little house. To please God bless you and God bless your family. Thank you. Right back to you. Thank you so much for being here. And thank you for that. That was very nice. Let's see. Oh, I see. There's okay. I saw you on Univision and so happy I found you first and that your story is getting so much attention to show others what it's really like. Thank you.
Gracias.
Yes. We're pretty, I don't know. I think we're both still pretty surprised that there is so much attention, I guess. I don't think either one of us expected this many people to want to watch our life. Pues muchas personas miran nosotros vida, nosotros no pienso eso, ¿verdad?
La verdad que no, porque nunca pensamos en eso, pero muchas gracias y pues porque también mi esposa comparte su vida que vive aquí en México. Porque para mí pues fue un cambio muy drástico para mi esposa, para mí no, porque pues yo llegué con mis padres y algo que ella conocía, pero mi esposa fue algo muy... Y yo le agradezco eso a mi esposa por seguirme y por no dejar que nuestra familia se separara. Aquí estamos todavía juntos y seguimos juntos. Esperemos que sigamos por muchos más años juntos.
Exactly. Let's see. 450 is watching, 142 likes. Hit the bottom up, please. Yes. My Cash App and Venmo, our Cash App and Venmo is under La Guarita 70 I see there's 1 or 2 asking. So let's see. I'm kind of scared also because my husband is in the process of getting legal here. We've been married 14 years. You guys are a nice couple. Thank you. It is a stressful process. There's no dancing around it. It's going through the process. I mean, we have friends who have stayed in the States and they're going through the process or have gone through the process. Whether you move and leave, or you're in deportation proceedings, or you're staying and fighting, or you're staying but not fighting, no matter what, it's all stressful. So, I mean, there's no way around it. But I do wish you the best of luck and definitely don't give up. Keep fighting no matter what. Always keep fighting. Let's see. Sorry, guys. There's so many comments. You guys, thank you so much for being here. I love your family. I think it's incredible what you did to keep your family together. Hopefully you get back to the States. Thank you, everybody's all American. Thank you. Does your mom and sister live in Mexico? Mine do not. No. Pool or big backyard? No pool. Big backyard. Big yard just so that we can fit animals in it. Because one of the problems that we have, or that I have, is that I want to bring more dogs home and I want to have more animals, but we don't have enough space right now. In what we're renting, there's definitely not enough space. And we push it with the 4 dogs that we have and the chickens. So so that'll be our motivation for having more spaces so that we can house more animals. Yeah, but no pool. Dice que es pregunta si nosotros una alberca. No, we will not have a pool. The house is not going to be big and fancy. It's just going to be something for us that'll fit our family and that we can pass down to our kids, and just something, yeah. Yeah. So they have plenty of room to play and we can just live life. Yeah. Yep. Hi from Liverpool, UK. That's cool. Let's see. Pool for ducks. Maybe I could do a really small pond. I don't know. Fidel saludo de acá de Michigan.
Michigan, sí.
Que Diosito los bendiga.
Muchas gracias.
Que Dios cuida de tu familia y que suerte, que tu güerita le gusta México. Yo pasa por eso.
¿Pasa por eso?
Yeah.
No, sí, mi esposa le encantó México. Es algo
I do.
muy... Le encantó México, es bonito México.
It is, absolutely. Mexico is a beautiful place to live. Yeah. Oh, the tortilla guy is going to pass. You guys can hear that. Let's see. So, did your husband get deported during the Obama or Trump administration? So, Fidel was detained in May of 2016, and we spent a year fighting it. So he was in custody for a year, and then he was deported after that year. So it was like the decision for him to be deported was right after Trump was elected. So, but it was kind of right in between the two. Yeah. Let's see. But that's as much politics as either of us will discuss as far as political parties. So, mandanos saludos para California. Saludos, California. Sixto Aquino.
Saludos, Aquino, en todo California.
Yes. Saludos, California. Can you share a little bit about how you converted to Catholicism? Honestly, I think because the rest of our life is on social media, I think that's a little too personal for me. So I'm going to respectfully decline that. But I will tell you that Diego and I were baptized at the same time. So we were, I went through the classes to become Catholic, and Diego and I were baptized at the same time. So we got to share that experience. Myra, thank you so much, Myra.
Thank you.
Let's see. Do you cook a lot of American food still? Not usually. So I don't cook a lot of American food just because it's not cost effective. We eat more Mexican food and more traditional food here because it's more cost effective. So it just makes more sense to cook that way. Nosotros es comer más comida mexicano aquí, ¿no? De comida americano porque es menos dinero.
Yeah. Es menos dinero, exactamente. Y también la comida es rica, es muy rica.
Yeah, it's true. Food's really good here.
Todas las comidas son muy ricas. Yo creo que también hasta en Estados Unidos tienen unas ricas pizzas, McDonald's, o sea, hay muchas cosas que me encantan.
Hi. Let's see. Do you cook mole? Yes, I do, but I don't. I haven't learned to cook traditional mole yet. But when I do, my mother-in-law and my sister-in-law are going to show me. Then I will record it and put it up here. Lydia 0104. Thank you so much, Lydia, for that sticker. That sticker's cute. For those of you that don't know, this is Dominic. This is our youngest. Let's see. Thank you. You guys are so nice. Saludos. Hola.
Saludos a todos.
I have too much stuff on my desk for the baby to play with cars here. Hold on, guys. What are Christmas preparations like in Mexico? Oops, pretty muted in the UK this year. Yeah, it's a little different here. And the thing about here is that right now, so there are no active cases of COVID here. He said no. There are no active cases of COVID here. They're still taking precautions, but the smaller towns are doing, I think they're doing celebrations. They're doing the posadas, which are outside. Posadas are not inside. But I don't know yet. Honestly, we haven't seen it yet. And we'll be going and recording for you guys. So we'll see. We'll see what it's like down here, given COVID and all of that. So Mario. Thank you, Mario. You guys are awesome. Hello from California. Love your new way of life. I was born in Querétaro. How do you say it?
Querétaro?
Yeah. In the Sierra Gorda. So I'm a Mexican hillbilly. What?
Querétaro?
Yeah, there you go. I'm sorry I butchered that, but thank you, Mario. Thank you for being here. Is there a way for supporters to mail you things? There is not yet, no. The problem is that So recently, this is a good example. Recently, my niece started selling eyelashes, and she asked to send me some so that I could try them out and shout her out. And she originally had sent it through USPS, and it got to Mexico City, and they said it was never scanned again, and it was lost. And USPS was, they basically told her, well, it hasn't been scanned, we can't help you. And so what I did was I paid for her to reship product, but I did it through DHL. But I'm going to be honest with you guys, the cost of shipping through like DHL and FedEx here, while I've never had any problems of them actually getting here, it is extremely expensive to ship things. And so we don't have a way for you guys to ship things that's not outrageously expensive. And so that's why we haven't opened up a way for you guys to send things down here, just because we don't want anybody paying that amount of money to send things. I don't even let my family send things down here because it's so expensive. But we're working on it. We recently, like my family this year, was able to order things through Liverpool, and we were able to go and pick it up. So that's something that we've been trying out to see how well it works. And so far it's worked out really well. But other than that, not yet. I don't have any way for you guys to ship us stuff yet. So let's see. Yeah, anything that we've had shipped here from any supporters has been within Mexico. So because once you're within Mexico and you're shipping within Mexico, it's normal shipping. It's not outrageously expensive. It's coming over the border that it's hard. Let's see. What did your mom, dad, or sister say about you moving to Mexico? My family was actually really supportive. My family loves Fidel, and so they were really supportive. They were just sad that we were going to be so far away, and it's still hard for us to be so far away. But they get to video chat with us, and our nephew, my little sister's son, recently started speaking, and I'm teaching him his facial features in Spanish. So now he can say ojos, nariz, boca. But he even gets on the phone with Fidel, and as soon as Fidel's on the phone, he says, tío. So it's just really hard to be far away from them. But other than that, it's okay. Let's see. Mia, thank you so much, Mia Garcia.
Thank you, Mia.
¿Verdad que en la vida en México es más tranquilo?
Ah, sí, claro.
I think so, yes. Sí, yo pienso sí. Es más tranquilo aquí. Let's see. My respects to you. I don't know if I would have the will to move to Mexico, and my parents are Mexican. It's not an easy move. It's not. And neither one of us condemns anybody for not being able to make the move. It's a difficult decision, and there are a lot of people that can't make the move for a variety of different reasons. And so, yeah, it's not an easy move, but if you're considering it, it's definitely worth it, in my opinion. Joaquin Hernandez, saludos desde Culiacán.
Culiacán.
Ajá.
Desde Culiacán, gracias. Saludos, Culiacán.
Saludos, thank you. Hi. Oh, candies?
Sí,
let's see. What part of Utah did you live in? We lived in Salt Lake City. Yep. Saludos desde Seattle, Washington. Saludos. Oh, Annie Acorn, Fidel dice que tú es muy guapo. Thanks, Annie. He says gracias. Let's see. Saludos desde Seattle, Washington. Bonito niño, mezcal de un mexicano con una gringa. ¿Qué planes tienen para Navidad?
Pues planes de Navidad pasados con mis padres y el 25 pues celebrar con mi familia, con mi esposa, como allá nos hacemos el 24 con mi familia y el 25 con su familia de mi esposa. Pero yo creo que lo vamos a pasar el 24 con nuestra familia y el 25 aquí en la casa con mi esposa. Uh-huh. Sí, es lo que vamos a hacer y esperar el año nuevo también. Yeah. So we'll spend the 24th at Fidel's family's house, and we'll spend the 25th here with just us and the kids. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And then New Year's back at.
Para que también puedan abrir los regalos para que vea su abuelita ya.
Yep. Let's see. There's so many good questions in here. Somebody asked, how did you and Fidel meet? We just met through mutual friends. There was another person that asked if they offer the COVID vaccine to you, will you take it? Yes. Let's see. And then, how do you feel you have changed? I feel like living here has humbled me. I feel like it's humbled Diego as well. And I feel like it's definitely changed my perspective on what you need to be happy in life. I'm trying not to cry. Because I think in the States, you're conditioned to think that you need to have, a big house and, nice cars, and your kids need to have all of the electronics in the world. And you're just conditioned to think that that's the only way that you can, that you can be happy. And it's not. Your happiness, at least for us, I found out that my happiness material things do not make me happy. We had a great life in the States. It wasn't, we didn't have our own house, but we had, vehicles. I had a great job and all of this. And, but we were constantly working. And so we hardly spent time as a family together. And once Fidel was detained, their happiness was non-existent for me and Diego. And I know for him. And so I found out that none of that stuff was necessary to be happy, and there have been comments on like the house tour video, in particular, that were, that it said, I can't believe with a master's degree, you live in a house like that. And honestly, I mean, it's a house. It keeps my family warm, keeps us safe. We're together. And it's a place to live. It's a roof over our heads. And I don't think that you can correlate somebody's education or things like that with material. We're just not about that. We're not about material things. So yeah, sorry, that was a very long answer to that question, but that was a good question. Compa Cisco, saludos al señorón, y detrás de un buen gallo hay una buena mujer, dirían por ahí. Saludos desde el estado de Oregon. Y mandan saludo a mi hermoso estado de Jalisco y Michoacán, por favor.
Saludos Jalisco y saludos Michoacán.
Saludos Jalisco y Michoacán. Thank you so much, compa Cisco. Cisco? Cisco?
Cisco.
Okay. Sorry, guys. The X always gets me in Spanish. It is your home, not a house. Exactly. It's our home. It's our home. Let's see. Could you add an OXXO account in your description? Yeah, I don't know anything about an OXXO account, but I'll definitely look into it. Can you say hi to Karina Moran? For me, she lives in Santa Ana, El Salvador. Hi, Karina Moran. Let's see. Oh, happy birthday to Diego. Thank you guys. You guys sent so much love across all the platforms, and I couldn't keep up with it. I'm not even gonna lie. But Diego really did have a good birthday. It was nice and small and relaxed, but he had a great birthday, and now he's playing over at his grandma's with his cousins. So let's see. Oh yeah, you caught alive. Hi Norma. Ahorita me gusta como piensas. Eres muy sencilla y tienes muy buen corazón. Son una para el otro. Bonito pareja.
Uno para el otro.
That one always gets me.
Sí.
Saludos y abrazos a los niños.
Muy bonita, muy hermosa mujer que me encontré, la verdad. Una grande madre por mis hijos. Tengo una gran madre, la verdad.
Oh, you're so sweet. Let's see. Fidel, ¿qué hizo Laurita que usted siente que fue el mejor apoyo que la puedo haber dado en todo de la deportación y esa presión? No sé cómo apoya más a mi esposo.
Pues fue algo, pues las llamadas día con día y Y pues mi esposa siempre me decía que tuviera calma y que no estuviera pensando tantas cosas. Entonces, sí me ayudó mucho que mi esposa hablara conmigo todos los días y se me hizo un poco el, el, el- ¿cómo les digo?
What happened?
Pero sí, no, pues sí, la verdad que sí,
Sorry, guys.
fue algo muy, muy duro para mí y yo creo que para mi esposa porque pues no podíamos, y yo sentía que pues mi familia estaba desboronando, pero gracias a Dios fue todo lo contrario. La verdad que le agradezco a esta gran mujer por seguirme y por ahora me ha dado un hermoso hijo que no sé cómo pagaría, me ha regalado a Dominic. Es algo que tengo mi Diego, pero con Dominic estoy más feliz. La verdad que le agradezco a mi Candice todo, de verdad. Una gran mujer.
Sorry, guys. Let's see. Have you tried Amazon Mexico? No. So I did once, but they don't actually deliver to us. I guess we're too remote for Amazon just yet. When will you come to the States to visit your family? When it's safe to go to the States again, because COVID's bad up there. But we try and go at least once a year. So, let's see. Home is where the heart is. Yes. Yes, yes. Hello, wish you guys the best. Growing. You guys are growing very fast. Remember seeing you guys since day one. Oh, that's awesome. Thank you, Sebastian. When you're annoyed with Fidel, do you tell him off in English so he doesn't know you're calling him? No. Fidel understands a lot of English, you guys. But I have noticed that while he's squaring the baby away with some crackers, I have noticed that when we fight, because we're a normal couple, when we fight, though, we get to a point where both of us are just kind of over it. And so if I'm to a point where I'm no longer communicating in Spanish and I switch to English and he's no longer trying to speak English to me and he's, purely Spanish, then that's kind of like our point where we're like, all right, let's take a break and we'll come back to this. But that's just being real and honest. So there you go. There's some realness for you. María Fidel, la María dice, saludos para ustedes, sigan saliendo adelante, la familia siempre primero, me encanta verlos. Gracias, María. He says gracias también. I like your videos. Let's see. Oh, okay. Sorry, guys. Diego is texting us because Fidel left his phone with him, and they're missing the filling for the tamales. So, how much English does he speak? He does speak a fair amount of English. The problem is that he's not confident in speaking it, and honestly, I think that's because he was torn down a lot for it in the States. I mean, I had people in the grocery store do it to us both when we would speak Spanish in the grocery store. Well, to him while I was there. And so I think so many years of being torn down for that is hard on your confidence. And so it kind of stalls your learning. But he understands a lot and he speaks quite a bit with me. But he isn't comfortable speaking it to, especially not to 599 strangers. Not strangers. That was not that you guys are strangers. You guys are our followers, our familia, but he just hasn't gotten to the point where he's comfortable with it yet. Let's see. Mi nombre es Candice. Se llama Candice. Can we see the baby? Can you come see mommy? Or are you gonna get mad because daddy's making your milk? Look. Can you say hi? Look. Say hi. Who's this? Who's that? Who's that? Oh, this? It's not broken though. Entonces no para eso. Look, can you say hi? He's more interested in a whole bunch of other things. Our last TikTok live though, he picked his nose. So real life. Why are people so cruel? I don't know. I just skip over it. And honestly, Diego asked if he could do a YouTube live. If we could do a YouTube live with him yesterday, and I wish now that I would have done it, but I didn't do it initially because I didn't want any negativity on his birthday. So I vote baby for president. Thank you. No, we don't have any plans to have any more children. We should be able to. We should have the land for the new house at the end of this month. He should use us to practice on. I do. I agree. I think he would get a lot of help. But honestly, I won't force him into it, and I want him to do it on his own time and when he's comfortable. So, Fidel, ¿alguna persona que extrañas ver en los Estados Unidos? Ajá. He says all of his friends, todos amigos.
Sí, todos mis amigos allá, porque tenía muy buenos amigos allá con los que trabajaba todos los días, convivía. Uh-huh. Pues sí, extraño a muchas personas allá. Tenía una vida hecha allá también.
Yeah.
Yo tenía muchos amigos y pues les deseo también a ellos lo mejor, porque también, no sé, pero yo les deseo lo mejor a todos mis amigos y espero que no vayan a pasar lo que me pasó a mí. Pero sí, la verdad que sí extraño.
Y Alondra, Ismael.
Sí, claro.
Adriana.
Mis sobrinos, principalmente exactamente mis sobrinos.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. Mi Alondra es mi hija, la que siempre estuvo conmigo desde chiquita ya cuando yo estaba soltero.
She's the one that sells eyelashes. Let's see. There was a question. Do you feel more of a sense of unsafeness living in Mexico compared to the States? No, not at all. I know that there are people that are going to disagree with this, but I don't feel any less safe being here. I feel the same that I did in the US. I don't feel like we live in a bad area either. But I think that there are bad things and bad people all over the world, even in the United States. And I grew up in a small town in Utah, and terrible things happened there. So I think that you can't listen to what the news says, for sure. But I feel safe here, and my children feel safe here. And I definitely feel more safe because I'm with my husband than I did when he was detained and I was by myself with our son in a city. So in the United States, by the way. So let's see. Yeah, it's because we were trying to keep him in the States. That's why he was detained for so long. So just didn't work. Let's see. Would you consider going back to the States after the 10-year hold placed on Fidel? So there is not a 10-year hold placed on Fidel. Fidel does not have a 10-year bar. We just legitimately are not interested in going back. And so we're not working on it because we're building our life here. We just have no interest in going back. Ghost Flower. Thank you so much, Ghost Flower. But I think I think right now we would both be fine living the rest of our lives here in Mexico. If there were an opportunity that opened up, I think we would probably take that into consideration because Fidel loves framing, and I think that he would definitely go back to do framing again.
Sí, eso fue lo que más me encantó desde que llegué a Estados Unidos.
Yeah.
Fue hacer framing. Fue uno de mis trabajos hice muchos trabajos. Hice chirrac, pegué piedra, puse puertas, ventanas, hice todos los trabajos allá, pero el que más me encantó fue hacer casas, el framing. Fue lo que más me encantó de todos mis trabajos que tuve allá.
Yep.
Es algo que me encanta.
Right now, I'm here in Sweden, but I live in Mexico. Oh, that's awesome, Andrea. Let's see. ¿Cómo es la comida en México? Pues.
Aquí es mucha variable comida. Hay miles de comidas aquí. Hay muchas comidas ricas acá.
Yeah.
Si en Estados Unidos habla la comida, aquí es mucho más rica, porque en serio aquí en Estados Unidos le dan sazón, pero aquí en México le dan muy buen sazón a la comida, la verdad. Es rica la comida.
It's true.
Los burritos, de todo un poco.
Yep. Todo.
La comida es rica aquí en México. Tienen que probar la comida en México.
Yeah. Una Agustín Núñez dice que qué clase de framing.
Yo sé todo lo que... Yo sé desde abajo hasta... Para que además llegara el electricista a hacer todo. Yo hacía todo. Desde abajo hasta terminar todo. Traces, ponía... O sea, ponía el plywood y ya dejaba listo para que llegara el poner el chingo a las otras personas. Yo hacía casi todo, desde abajo hasta arriba, terminar. Solamente para que llegara el electricista y el chirraquero. Sí, hice casi todo.
Let's see. Sorry guys, I gotta move the mouse all the way over here. Whoa,
Oh.
that was nice. 590 people watched you burp, buddy. Is he framing your house? Are we getting updated on how the house is coming along? Yeah, so I talked about it a little bit in the beginning, sorry. It took me about a month to adapt to living here. So he is learning how to, because the houses are built different down here. So he's learning how to do that right now so that he can build our home. And right now, we're hoping by the end of the month that we'll have the land, but it's been a slow process to get through the paperwork. And it's also been a slow process to move funds from one country to another. So we're working on all of it. Want to come back to me? Oh, he just wants his car. Okay. Sorry, guys. Look, can you say hi? Say hi.
Estaba muy molesto.
Hey, Mom. Sorry, guys. Let's see. Sandra, Madrid. Thank you so much, Sandra. ¿Cómo se conocieron? Yo tenía una amiga y ella tiene un amigo, ellos es juntos. And I don't know how to say it correctly in Spanish, but they introduced us. So mutual friends. Saludo a Santa Ana, California. Saludos to Santa Ana, California. Of course he holds the baby. It's his baby. Let's see. And he's definitely going through a daddy's boy phase right now. And he's been going through that every time, or ever since he was weaned from breastfeeding. So, yeah. Let's see. Te mando un mensaje. Estoy yo aquí en un pueblo cerca de Puebla, pero soy de Estados Unidos, nacida y criada. Oh, to the email, right? Se mandó un mensaje.
Sí, mensaje.
¿Por el email?
Sí, ajá.
Yeah. Let's see. Feliz Navidad from Orlando, Florida. Thank you. Feliz Navidad. Let's see. Sorry, guys. Trying to keep up. Saludos desde Louisiana. Saludos, Louisiana. Phoenix, Arizona.
Arizona también, saludos. Un lugar muy conocido.
Oh, si te lo manda por correo electrónico. Okay, I will look. Yo os buscar por la mensaje. ¿En qué parte de México están viviendo?
En Puebla, no estamos en Puebla.
Puebla. Yeah. So you put your tree inside the house or outside? Inside. Nosotros, árbol por Navidad es aquí dentro, ¿no? Yeah. Merry Christmas. Merry Christmas to you too. ¿Quieren tener más hijos?
Yo sí.
Yo no.
Yo sí, la verdad que sí me gustaría tener, siempre me gustaría haber tenido una hija, porque siempre pensé que sería muy hermosa mi hija, pero me dio dos hermosos hijos y con eso estuve más que suficiente feliz. Pero sí me gustaría tener quizá tres hijos, una más, un bebé más. Sea niña o sea niño, pero me gustaría tener uno más.
Yeah.
Quien quite sea una niña.
We're definitely divided on that, guys. Having kids is it's a very big decision. There are a lot of things that come into play financially, physically, all of it. It's a big thing. So we'll see. We'll see what the future brings. Let's see. Hi, Merry Christmas from Connecticut. Awesome. Merry Christmas to you in Connecticut. Will your new home be much further from where you live now? No, it'll literally probably be like right down the road from where we live now. Did you have to get Mexican citizenship? I'm a permanent resident here in Mexico, and I did that through Diego's citizenship in Mexico. Yep. All right, guys. So we're gonna have to wrap this up because we have to give filling to my sister-in-law for tamales. So we have to go and take care of that so that the tamales can get made. But we really do appreciate each and every one of you being here. Yeah, we really do appreciate it, just always. And we're sorry that we haven't been live streaming. It's been busy, but there are some things that are coming up. So we will give you guys a video today of how the 12th of December is celebrated where we are and what we do for Our Lady of Guadalupe. And then the posadas will start on the 16th. 16? Yeah, so the posadas will start on the 16th. So you'll get a video of each posada. We'll show you guys how we celebrate Christmas and some of the things that we brought from the States down here. We have a bunch of good things coming your way, and we're very excited to show you how Christmas is spent in Mexico. Well, for us at least. Yeah. So
esperemos esta noche que la pasen todos muy bien y mi esposa va a hacer unos videos para que les muestre un poco cómo celebramos aquí el 12. Y ahorita vamos a ir un rato con mi hermana a preparar unos tamales para el rato de la noche para darle a las personas. Y pues ahí nos veremos muy pronto y platicaremos con ustedes. Espero pronto platicar con ustedes otra vez. Muchas gracias a todos, de verdad.
Yes, thank you guys. Bye. Have a good day.
Tengan una bonita tarde y buen día.
Adiós.